Hello there, Math Marine. It's Mr. Friedland here, Monday afternoon. Tonight your homework is to take this rubric and to score your project, which was due today, but I'm giving you one last day to take this home and to fix anything that you possibly can. So it says, pretend that you are the teacher. Grade yourself to see what kind of grade to expect. If you are missing something, now is the time to fix it. That means if you get anything less than a 3 in any one of these categories, you should take tonight to fix it so you can get a, so you can get a 3. Now, Nija in my first mod said that I could use her project as an example, so I will. This is what Nija's project looks like. She's got a nice part up here that's talking about the news report. She has a summary going on down here. She did a really nice job with this, so that looks nice. If we look past a little bit more, she has all of her problems done right here. I'm sorry, all of her questions. All the questions have 3 answers to them. My signature is over here, which means she did it. Her work shown, she's shown her work for every single one of these problems. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, way down here. She's shown all of her work for all of this. Her tally sheet. Her tally sheet clearly shows that she gave this survey to 30 different people. She doesn't have a whole bunch of numbers that are exactly the same, as you shouldn't. You can have some numbers that are the same, but you shouldn't have all of these as being the same. And after that, she has her final conversion table. The conversion table has fractions that are in their simplest form. Excuse me. Fractions are in their simplest form. The decimals are the exact same thing as what the fractions are. They're just converted. And the percents. All the percents are correct. If she has a repeating decimal, she makes sure that the repeating decimal goes into the tenths place. And she has everything done. So looking at that, we can go over here. We can say, well, if we're going to grade her on her questions, all 10 questions are written down, each with 3 answer choices. I would give her a 3 right there because she has all 3. The next one, survey tally sheet. It says clear evidence that every question was asked 30 times. Results vary and show general deviation. What that means is that they don't have 15 and like for number A, 10 for B, 5 for C for every single one of these. These change every single time. So if we're looking back here, sometimes it's 12, sometimes it's 11, 13, 5, 15, 15, 5, 9, 16, I think it's 11. So you see a lot of these things are changing. That's what I mean by general deviation. If I see a lot of these things are the same, then I have to come back over here and give you a 2 or a 1 if I think that you just kind of put the numbers wherever they went. But for Nija's, I can see that she clearly did this correctly, so I'll give her a 3 right there as well. Her conversion table. For a 3, she needs fractions represent most common answers and are in simplest form. All of hers were in simplest form. Decimals and percents are equivalent to the initial fraction. All of these decimals and percents are all equal to their fraction. So I don't even have to look at 2, 1, or 0. I know she gets a 3. That's her perfect score. Her work shown page. It says every calculation and conversion is worked out and shown on a separate piece of paper. If a problem is incorrect, the work shown page clearly shows where the misconception is. So you can get these problems wrong and still get a ton of points for this. Now I looked at her work shown page, and we can see on her work shown page, if I can open it up. Come on. So her work shown page, she's working this problem out to excruciating detail, at least 3 decimal points if she has to, and that's where she gets her decimal from right here. She takes her decimal, she moves it 2 places over so that she can get her percent. So I can see that she knows exactly what's going on. If she did get this problem wrong, I'd be able to come down here somewhere and figure out where she went wrong because she showed all her work. That's what I'm talking about for work shown page. And she's done that, so she gets a 3 right there. Her summary. Now I'm going to read her summary, but I need to make sure that she has proper grammar and sentence structure. And the summary needs to show evidence that she knows how to use rational numbers. So everything we've been talking about this entire quarter. Fractions, decimals, percents. Can she use that stuff? And can she summarize that in words? Look what it says. Either a summary or a news report is turned in. So if you only turn in one of them, I have to give you a 2. Now, if your summary or news report has spelling and grammar issues, then I might have to give you a 1. And the thing I'm most worried about is that you're just not going to do it, and I have to give you a 0. But I'm going to go back, I'm going to look at her spelling errors and see if she has anything going on there. But neatness and organization. The work is presented in a neat, clear, organized fashion that is easy to read. You don't have to have it in a nice, pretty thing like this. It does help. But if you're a messy person, you need to start making sure that you have something that's very clear and logical for me to read. If you have bad handwriting, you might want to think about typing this up. Especially because it'll have spell check on it, it'll have the grammar check on it, just in case you mess something up. Hers is very neat. So right now, I know I just have to go back and take a look at if she has any spelling errors or grammar errors. But this right here will be a 3 or a 2. That means that she's got either a perfect score or she's missing only 1. That's a great grade for this, and that's an absolute sure sign way that she's probably going to make it sure that she ensures herself with an A for this quarter. So take the night, make sure you get it all done, and I will see you tomorrow.